Hello guys, Unit 6 flying the birds with an Aurora. Today we are going to fit an Atlas quantum drive to our ship, and we'll compare data between an EOS and an Atlas. So let's go to SC Item Finder on Google. System Universal Item Finder. Okay, it's a very useful resource. Now we'll go to the bottom on ship components, quantum drives, and here on the filter just type Atlas. You see, this is the one we want. This is the price and where you can buy it. Okay, here is the data. It's size 1, class A, and the most important thing here is the speed in kilometers per second and the quantum fuel consumption. Okay, by default my Aurora has an EOS quantum drive, and now I will look for the specs. It's a class C. Okay, class A is always better. And look, the price are similar because the other one is 17,900. But look at the speed is lower, and look at the quantum fuel consumption is higher. That's why I fit an Atlas, because less consumption and more speed. Okay, and as we have been doing some missions, we have enough money to buy it, and we can continue doing missions of 45,000 of aUEC. So if you need more, just do some more bunker missions, and that's all. Okay, from now on it will be a little easier to buy things. Okay, and now what I will do is I will fly to Houston L5. That is a location where we can buy the Atlas. I will fly from my Genie point, and I have fitted first an EOS quantum drive, so that you can see the difference between the consumption and the time spent traveling. The difference of consumption, we can see it in the star map when we select a destination, and the time I will be using a timer here in the video, so that we can see that we are a little bit more faster. Okay, so better consumption and better speed. That's why I change it, because we will spend a lot of time doing quantum traveling. So if we can be a little bit faster and with less consumption is good. Okay, in the long term is good.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the work. System check.
So our journey today will be just this, how to fit a quantum drive, how to use the fitting system. Okay, here now we can see the consumption. Now we are using an EOS quantum drive. Okay, and we will fly to the Houston L5 station. Okay, Houston L5 high cruise station. Sorry. You will see that some markers now are yellow, and that's because I had a little accident and I crashed. and I purchased a new armor, and the helmet.
Thank you.
It makes some things appear to be yellow. It is not a bug. It's like this. Okay, so to measure the time, I will stop the ship before doing the quantum jump, and I will start the clock. Okay. So we will be able to see the difference in the time spent in the quantum jump process. Okay, then for Journey 7, I will do rock mining. To do so, I will hire cutlass black, okay, and a rock, and I will explain you what to mine, where to mine, okay, and then we will combine doing those 45,000 alpha USC's mission with rock mining, and we will compare how many alpha USC's we make per hour doing or mining or doing the bunker missions, okay? Because I want to know what is the fastest way to increase our earnings, so that we can begin purchasing bigger ships, okay, to be able to do trading, and also to be able to do the bunkers with a ground vehicle, okay, so that if the turrets will shoot at us, we just land 3 kilometers away, and we do those 3 kilometers in a ground vehicle, and we don't have to be carrying boxes with our tractor beam or our loot, okay. A ground vehicle is good also for the loot, okay. If you can land near the bunker, it doesn't matter, but when you cannot land near, it's good to have a ground vehicle, okay. There are rovers, and there are also there is a tank that can destroy the turret. So if you are in a party of two, one can go to the bunker and destroy the turrets, and then the other can land at the bunker in a safety way, because the turrets have been destroyed, okay. So now we are arriving. You will see that when you fit a new quantum drive, the first time you try to jump, it says that there is no power, and what you have to do then is to power off the ship and power on again, and then it will work. Probably it's a bug, but by now it always happens, or it always happens to me. I don't know other guys, but probably it happens to everybody. I like this yellow color. It's for the helmet that I have purchased. It makes the markers appear yellow.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, we are arriving. So you have been able to see the time spent doing the quantum jump, okay? And you will see when we go back with the new Atlas quantum drives that the time will be lower, and also that the consumption will be lower, so it's good to upgrade it. The other things in our Aurora, by now we don't need to upgrade them because we are only using it for traveling from one point to another, so I don't give a damn on the shields or on the weapons. Okay? I have it fully upgraded, but it doesn't matter for what we are doing now, okay? I don't do bounty hunting because I don't like it. It's very boring. Because the first missions that are to kill NPCs are so easy that it's boring. And when you increase your reputation and they give you missions to kill human players, they are also boring because you spend a lot of time jumping from one point to another, trying to catch someone that is trying to flee away. So I don't like it. I have done it, but I don't like it. By now, maybe in the future, if some mechanics change, then I will like it, but now no. Okay, so let's land. This is Houston L5 station, okay. On our way back to Bikini Point, I will explain you about a little bit more about mining, okay, so that you can prepare for the next journey. You can follow this serie at any path you want. So if you feel that you want to make more money, just do more bunker missions, okay? But if you follow my guides, you will never have any problem about the money. So if you need something, loot, okay? If you have enough, you can buy things, of course, but it's better to loot. And always remember that the gear you are using, if you crash, you lose it. So be careful on what you are using, okay? Because you can lose it.
Engines are off.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay, now we will go to the shop Platinum Bay that we have seen in the in Google, in internet, all right? Just follow me. We will pick the elevators. Well, first, as always, we will start the ship. Okay. The ship must be stored to be able to
vehicle retrieval system.
To fit a system into it, so it must be stored. And the thing you purchase, the system you purchase, must be at the same location. So it must be stored here, at this station. So we will purchase the quantum drive, we will store it at this station, and then we will fit it into our ship that is stored at the same location, okay? So you cannot fit a system that is in another location here, okay? Let's go to Galleria. Well, here there are some different shops. For example, here you can buy weapons and ammunition, personal weapons and ammunition, okay? Here you have an admin place on the left. where there are those trading terminals. Here you can buy weapons for your ship, and here we have Platinum Bay. Okay. Sorry. So now close the chat, set the destination to the station, okay, important. Then go to systems, quantum drives, and the Atlas is here, okay. Size 1, class A, by 1. And now we have stored it on this station, it is in the local inventory of the station. If you try to store it in your backpack, it will say that there is not space. Okay, so it will not let you buy. So just make sure that you store it in the station or at the location you are. Now go back, down. In some stations, there is also a refinery, okay, apart from a gallery. And in some others, there are cargo. There is a cargo place, okay, but we will see. Now, hit F1 and go to here at the bottom, okay, to the vehicles. And here, the vehicle loadout manager, you select your ship, the Aurora. You can rotate it if you want to see it. And now go to systems, quantum drive, and when you click on it, you see all the quantum drives I have here in stock, okay. The one that's equipped, that is here. Now I click on the Atlas, that is the one I want. Now it's equipped, but you must click on save changes and equip it. It's very important, because if not, you will not equip it. Okay, now close the loadout manager and just receive the Aurora.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And we will go back to Virginia Point, and
vehicle selected.
we will start again a timer to see the difference in
Your
time.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
And when we set the destination, we will see the difference in consumption. Also, we'll see that it is lower. And that's also important. Both things are important, the speed and the consumption, okay? Okay, so now we will board the Aurora. As always, we will set destination, we will take off. And before jumping, I will set my speed to 0 and will time it. And also, you will see that when we connect the spool, it will say power off. Okay, so we have as if we hadn't any quantum drive.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
Then just power off, hitting U, and then hit again U to power on again.
You are clear to launch.
And you will see that then the quantum is working, is up. Okay, let's seek for Virginia Point. See the difference in consumption? It's not a big amount, but it's there. Okay, let's get out from here. As always, fly away from the station at a low speed, just in case they decide to scan us. I have taken some damage.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay, we have a spooled. And now you will see the problem. No power, okay. Fuck off, but just hit you. power of the ship. And hit you again, and power on again. And
Welcome to Aurora Space Industries.
we got it.
Enjoy the ride.
Okay,
System check.
now we can jump. We'll start the timer to measure the difference in time. Okay, so I will set my speed to 0 before jumping. Here the fuel consumption.
Bottom drive is now on.
And we will see the difference. Okay, so about June 7, we will go to a refinery in an orbital station. We will rent a cutlass black and the rock, and then we will go to a moon that is named Magda, and we'll mine hadanite. Okay, hadanite is the most valuable mineral you can mine with a rock. And I will explain how to scan for minerals, how to use the radar to find minerals, how to mine them, and how to sell them, and their value, okay? So that you understand why I will only mine hadanite, okay, not the other things we will find, because it is the most valuable mineral. And for rock mining, there are all other minerals, but they cannot be mined using the rock. I recommend that you rent things for one day only, 24 hours, and that you do, for example, during the weekend if you have time to use them. Okay, if you don't have the time, don't rent them, because you will be just wasting your alpha UACs. Okay, so if you don't have time, don't do it. Okay, and also because you will see that the mining sometimes can be really nice, and sometimes it's just a fucking disaster. So and you never know what will happen. And when you are new, it's not easy. Okay, also to mine. So that's why I said that if you don't have the time to do it, don't do it. Don't rent something if you don't have time to use it. When we own the things that we will own, then it doesn't matter. You have 1 hour, just spend 1 hour doing it, but not with rented equipment. Okay, not with a rental. All right. Okay, we are nearly arriving. We will see the difference in time. It's not a big amount of difference, but with time, it's a big amount, okay? Because it is adding up all the time spent jumping. Also, another thing that I will do, as now we can test in the persistent test universe. I will do maybe one video in the microtech area, showing you how I operate on microtech. Okay, also with an Aurora, and you will see that I will start from 0, because this is a new version of the persistent test universe. So it's also a good guide for newbies, okay? And also because it is important that you do this grinding we are doing here on ARCorp, you do it also on Microtech, so that you have two different places where you can pick missions of good value. This is important, okay?
Thank you.
So now we will begin to do
Please
different
proceed to assigned landing bay.
game mechanics. I am also planning to one day do some journey with my friends, okay, so that you can see what you can do with friends, and also because it's important to have friends here, because it's a very tough and harsh environment. So friends sometimes are really useful, okay. In the Microtech area, I will do the grinding for getting mercenary bunker missions, okay, from zero. I cannot do here at ARCorp because in the past I did some missions of mercenary and I don't have the starting one, so I will do it on Microtech so that you can see also. Okay, but as you are doing this series, do it on ARCorp, okay? So you don't have to go to Microtech, okay? By now. So combine the box delivery bunker missions with mercenary bunker missions, okay, here at ARCorp. I will be doing it on Microtech, but you do it here on ARCorp, okay? But well, if you want to, you can do the both grindings here on ARCorp and on Microtech, okay? So you also know and explore Microtech and its moons. Microtech is a beautiful place. The weather is a pain, but it's a beautiful place. Okay.
Welcome to the
Unit
ASOP
6.
vehicle
Now we
retrieval
have
system.
an amazing quantum drive. That's it, guys. Have a nice one and see ya.
Please visit us